Okay, ready?
But right away, they'll change the look. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street.
Delson in motion.
Hey, check that. Street. Hey, smash Bronco.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
18, pioneer. Check.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a
at their own 15-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
Going for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
18 Cardinal. Panther 60. 7 Pirates.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now they'll change things up. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now receiver in motion left. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Cougar 19. Go.
Stroud now on 2nd down. He's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Pierce. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
14-yard line. Pickett now from the gun here. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Amazing how Jefferson makes first downs like that look routine, isn't it? He's off to the greatest start by a receiver in NFL history. Set records for most catches and yards in a player's first 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Back to throw, Pickett. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. Timeout for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Stroud looking to change the play. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
Check.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, here's Pierce. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. 7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Delson in motion. Another carry for Pierce.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19.
The Steelers' 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 3.
And Stroud now to throw. And it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
He'll return it from the 6.
Ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And now they'll shift things around. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at him right now and say, let's get away from him entirely. Let's start throwing the football. But I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Lions are once again back in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown. So now they find them. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 10. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Bronco 80. Let go.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Go. Stroud
working out of the gun. To the right side and caught by Dell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready.
Stroud to throw it. That's complete to Hutchinson. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 5 lines in the game, 4 of them to the right side. And now they'll audible to something else. A shotgun snap to Stroud. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so try to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Pickett. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw again with Pickett. He's got Hamler on the out route. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Texans 23, Steelers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, Jack.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Chop alert, chop alert.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. He's got this one to Hutchinson. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Off play action. Pickett. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens. 61 yards. And the Steelers have retaken a third quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progression. But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the third time in this game. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. The second down throw now from Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Stroud on third down now. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Boy, a rough time for a turnover there. They give it away on their first possession of this second half.
And what makes it worse, Brandon, is that they've already given away the lead in this quarter on the touchdown drive a minute ago. Now they run the risk of really falling behind unless their defense can bail them out a little bit. They'll be cheering for them hard from the sidelines.
Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
2 yards to go, second down. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, good one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Justin Jefferson from 13 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
18 rattle, 18 rattle.
On first down, here's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
10-11.
Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Stroud now on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
18, 5 here. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Bring it. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Stroud will look to throw once more. He finds his target in Schultz. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's Stroud. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Pickett sets up play action. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Here's Pickett. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38.
Back to throw, Pickett.
It's brought in by Harris. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
They're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
KJ Hamler.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to speed things up here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Play action. Stroud now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And that is incomplete.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 39. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Pickett.
This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Pickett and the rest of the Steeler offense staying on the field. They'll go for 2.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Score, Steelers 48, Texans 33. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Now Stroud.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Check smash.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be...
And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Pickett now from the gun here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Go.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's got this one to Hutchinson.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 4.
19
It's now
right.
2nd and 6.
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's complete to Hutchinson.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
12 yards on the pickup.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
Touchdown!
Xavier Hutchinson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Pittsburgh, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile,
stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't going like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you? I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Kravitz half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she loved that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me, I have to tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't going like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say. Used to kick boot on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Rips in the denim, that's classic. These beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told. Gotta act your stat, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the jiggle and clap, jello. I've been on top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get it all prepaid. What you, I'm on it.
I see beyond, you get no response.